Make some noise for Gary Lee.
There was a comic earlier talking about explosion insurance. I think I need that. I found out recently I live next to John Bolton. And I was like, man, yeah, I know, down the street. And I was kind of DC nerding about it. I called my friend National Security. You're in the frag radius, son. So let's see what else is going on. Today's 420. 420, yeah. But they say it's not bad for you, but you know, I don't think it's necessarily good to know your sperm cells on a first name basis. Anyways, yeah, let's sink in for a second. I got kids. Anyone else got kids? Yeah, kids are fun. I love my kids. Put a lot of energy into the process. You know, like for example, I try my best to give my kids a diverse, interesting musical palette. My kids love Nickelback. Yeah. Like in the car every day. And like not like the Nickelback like we all heard. They love new Nickelback. Like 2025 Nickelback. I never thought I'd be in the position to say, you know, if you're gonna listen to Nickelback, at least listen to the good stuff. This is how I found about Asian dad disappointment. No. They're gonna be the only kids getting clowned at my high school reunion. Anyways, so, you know, like, kids nowadays, having kids, it's complicated. You know, like every kid's got like something. Like, every kid's going to something like OT, occupational therapy, speech. My son has anxiety, so I take him to like a highly trained professional to talk about his problems. I don't remember any of that stuff when I was a kid. You know, like if we had a problem like that, did we used to have bullies for this type of thing? Like you got a list, like get that shit out of here. I'm gonna do a white one. That's fun. I can see all kinds of fun white people things. Like this summer I went to a real old money waspy wedding. You know the kind where like the flag is like spiraled ham and vodka. And I'm like a Make-A-Wish kid. And I'm obviously sitting at the minority table with the Jewish people. I don't know if you read that. Her family is crazy rich. They are cheap though. I joke that I'm gonna be the first my father-in-law is going to be the first person to give an inheritance loan. Slip the money right into the coffin every single month. You know, white people, I appreciate you. I appreciate the effort. I had this old white friend, his name's Jim. He came to me, he was like, you know, Gary, you should be so proud. Like, your people are so hardworking and industrious. I'm Vietnamese. Look, I was really touched by it. I was like, hey, Jim, can I go to the basement and like make you a pair of Nikes? It's a sweatshop joke. So you know, like I'm in a biracial relationship. So like my wife, she tries to like help me out with my culture, get involved in my culture. Like in my family, I don't really tell my parents I love them, and they do not tell me they love me. Okay, so like my wife says to me, you know, next time you talk to your dad, you should tell him that you love him. And you're going to have this big emotional breakthrough. So, like, okay, I'm going to try. So, my wife's right here. I call my dad. Ring, ring, ring. Talk to my dad. I love you, Dad. Okay. I'm not really into video games, but I do play this one video game. It's called Heroes of the Storm. And it's like this online battling game, okay, so it turns out I'm actually pretty good at it. So I track my progress, so like, you know, I'm like climb, because you're all competing against each other. And the website's called, so the game is Heroes of the Storm, HOTS logs.com. Yeah, my wife texts me, what's hotslogs.com? And just immediately I'm like, it's nothing. What? Yeah, I just do it in bed. I do it after you go to bed. So she's like using full senses now, so like she's clearly upset. I'm like, look, and I get defensive. I'm like, look, I do it with my friends, I do it by myself, like it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's weird. I'm also from Seattle. You know, that's fun. I don't know if you guys know it's the big gender-neutral bathroom on the way to Alaska. I've lived in DC for a long time though. I love DC, but dare I say the outdoorsy stuff? It's suboptimal. You know, like I love camping. I went camping recently, and let me paint a picture for you all. As I'm going through the cul-de-sac to get to my campsite, look, I don't mean to be a hater, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be able to order DoorDash to the campsite. Anyways, thanks guys, it's been fun.
Give it up for Gary, everybody. Gary Lee.